Welcome back to New Music Live, a little re-reap on the floor to get you started for your long weekend. Now, as you know, every Friday we always invite the Degrassi cast right before a brand new episode, but we thought we'd give them the day off tomorrow since it's Good Friday. But they still decided to join us here today on Thursday. NML, please put your hands together for Aislinn, Lyle, Jahmil, and Luke. It's a long weekend. We're getting a little crazy here.
All right.
How big is that song? That Robin Thicke song is amazing. Before we start talking, I gotta get you guys to do your best singing impersonation of Zig Zuba Zuba Zoo last week. Someone's gotta start us off.
Jahmil.
I'm looking at you, Jahmil.
Go ahead.
What? Of who? Why are you gonna put me on the spot? I'm so lost. I don't know.
Do it, man.
Zuba Zuba.
I start barking this.
For Madame Shadow, you do anything, right? You got to do anything for her. Okay, so honestly, what was the most embarrassing that you guys have ever, most embarrassing thing you've ever had to do in class?
That.
In your real class?
What I just did.
What you just did right there?
I'm homeschooled, so wake up in the morning and it's just embarrassment from right from there.
Probably be in class because I used to wear plaid and it's really embarrassing. So yeah, just showing up to class.
Yeah.
You look back on old pictures and it's like, ugh.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it present? What about you, Aislinn?
Explain how I got my answer.
I went to an art school for high school, and so the teachers would always love to incorporate artistic things into our projects. Say we had to write a song or make a poster, and I was a dance major, so none of my skills ever went into that.
Yeah.
So they asked me
every
to
day was
sing.
crazy when you go into an art school,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To talk about you guys' characters, to dive on a serious note, it's been a while since Cam's death and the horrible tragedy. How do you think your characters have dealt with it? Because I think last episode and the week before that, everybody's kind of getting a little bit back to normal, right? I'll start with you, Lyle.
Well, Tristan was like, he used to have a crush on Cam, so I think that he was just like, he was upset. He wasn't as close as like Maya or them, but they were all kind of in the same group of friends. So, as you could, I love you too, Aislinn.
I love you too, Aislinn. Yeah.
Well,
So as you
I'm
could
just
see,
gonna admit it
he
now.
was upset about that after. So.
Yeah, Jahmil, what about you?
Well, I got a lot of slack for the way my character dealt with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a heavy topic, and I don't know how you anticipate something like that. So I think
Of course.
the writers sort of writ every character accordingly to how
Of course.
any teenager would respond to something
For sure,
that
for sure.
dramatic.
That's dope, by the way. Tonight's episode, tomorrow night's episode, my days are all mixed up, is about a party, and it's perfect time because it's a long weekend, right? And a little hula party as well. We got a clip from it. Let's check it out.
No one is.
Violence is not the answer.
No, I agree.
Violence is not the answer. I
agree.
vote
You gotta
true.
admit.
Thank
that's-
you. Thank you very
I
much.
vote true after that.
on.
Okay, when you guys film a scene like that where it's a party, you guys are all friends, is it actually like a party when the director says cut?
I think it's a lot of jumping up, like, especially when there's music playing. You're jumping up and down, and then the music cuts off, so you have to fake dancing. Except for Jahmil, he's just always dancing.
And usually
is-
parties don't happen at 6 in the morning as
Yeah,
well when we filmed it. So
The most energetic scene is always the first one of the day somehow.
I guess it's easy to kind of cut the tension in a scene like that. But like last week's episode, you're giving Fiona lessons of self-defense,
Yeah.
and she looks pretty badass doing it. By the way, when you get to those serious scenes, who's the one that's kind of like the voice of relief, kind of the one that lets out the tension?
I think it's for the cast.
Yeah, the cast,
I don't know.
yeah.
It's different for every scene. Like me and Aislinn, that was kind of like our first like interaction together, and it was funny because we you don't know any inside jokes, but as first day we had like 30,000 inside jokes, and then we were just kind of messing with each other after that.
And who do you think would win in a fight with the self-defense, Bianca or Fiona?
Oh,
I don't know, Bianca.
She's like a cat, just gonna attack people.
Whatever, yeah, just do what Bianca says, okay? Just keep it straight. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna hand the mic over to you guys. You guys get to ask questions to your favorite members of the Degrassi Club. Don't go anywhere. Chaos is also around the corner. It's New Music Live on Thursday on a long weekend. Aislinn, Luke, Lyle, and Jahmil. The cast of Degrassi has been kind enough to join us on Thursday. We gave them their Friday off. They work way too hard, and now we're passing over the mic to the audience to ask them questions. And I'm going to talk to Emily first. You got a question for the Degrassi cast? What's your
Yes, I do. Hi, guys. Okay, so my question is, we all know tomorrow's episode of Degrassi has to do with Drew and Claire competing for presidency. I want to know if you guys have any competitions or bets with each other in real life.
Good question.
We were actually talking about this upstairs, and our running bet in the cast is how long it'll take Jahmil to change his phone number.
Yeah. Because, like, to be honest with you, he gets a new phone number every, 25 minutes? Something like
the
that?
The longest I've ever kept the phone number was 2.5 months. Actually.
I now, he was upstairs like, yo, add my number. I'm like, no, because you're going to get a new one in like 4 weeks. I'm not doing it. I refuse
You
to.
have more luck like using smoke signals to get a hold
I
of
say,
him. than
look,
using
the
Good
phone.
call.
number can
Good
change
call.
as long as I don't, right?
Yeah, but then we can't get a hold of you regardless. It doesn't matter.
You're the T-Rex of Degrassi. Every time I get a new random text message, it's got to be T-Rex because it's a different number. It always happens. I'm going to pass it on to Jesse. Now, you got a question for the Degrassi cast?
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys went to school with each other in real life, who would you pick to be the school president?
I feel like we're really biased right now.
Yeah, I'd be me. I'm a better school president.
No, it'd be me.
No,
really,
no.
come on.
Maybe if we're adding older cast members, probably Holly J. Like, she was probably the best president
Well,
of all
she's
time.
still vice. Yeah.
She's not. We don't really know what we're talking about.
Hey, neither of these two can be the president.
Clearly, we're not presidential material.
President and vice president, right? You guys can split the...
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Maybe we will.
Maybe
What?
we will.
So I got a question for you guys right before you go. Of course, the Much VJ search starts on Monday, April 1st. You guys have all gone through auditions with your respective acting careers. What's one advice that you would give to those 20 hopefuls on the bus?
Don't mess up.
This is your only chance. Don't screw it up. What about you, Lyle?
Honestly, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but be yourself, because you're going to have to, like the VJ, it's all about being yourself, right? And you're going to have to keep up that act for the whole time you're on here. No, I'm saying if you're not yourself, you're going to have to keep
Be
up your
yourself, because you're going to have to keep up that act.
If you're fake,
We'll find you out. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. What about you, Aislinn?
Definitely just trying to keep a cap on those nerves. That's always something that can get in my way when I'm doing a regular audition. So I'm sure it's the same thing up here.
Well, I wasn't nervous, but now I am now. Thanks, Aislinn. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining us on Thursday. Make sure you have a great long weekend. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, Chaos is going to be performing. And Liz caught up with Cody Simpson's little sister. You don't want to go anywhere. It's New Music Live.